What's up, y'all? It's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today I'm going to show you guys how to farm Netherweave cloth. First place we're going to be going here is Mana Tombs, which is in Terracar Forest. Now, this is an instance, obviously, and so there's going to be a number of advantages and also a couple of disadvantages as well. Main advantage with the instance farming is there's no competition, so you don't have to compete with anybody for mobs. And it is not the most efficient spot. The most efficient spot in the game is actually out in the world, but you do have to compete with people for mobs, and so that's why I wanted to include this as well as this other spot. Mana Tombs is extremely efficient, and the main reason is there's two main reasons, okay? First one is that whenever you hit this first boss, everything in the entire room aggros, and so that saves you a lot of time. You're able to kill that many mobs just right then. Was it not even? It's like 25 seconds, and you're already done with the first room. Second thing that's really good about Mana Tombs is, well, actually, there's three things. The second thing is all of these mobs are pretty much humanoids, so they all have a chance of dropping the, the Netherweave cloth. And the third thing is that Mana Tombs creates a loop, because whenever you kill the last boss, you're able to just jump off a cliff and leave the instance. And so again, because you can only enter 10 instances per hour whenever you're doing instances, so you can only run this 10 times per hour, you want to keep each one of your runs under 6 minutes. It's math, okay? And so obviously you're going to be able to do this probably, I mean, like honestly, I did this in like 3 minutes. And so 6 minutes is very, there's no way you're not going to be able to do this in 6 minutes, okay? It's really easy. The point is that you're going to be able to get about 600 to 900 cloth, and also you can get some other stuff as well, but the main thing we're going to be looking at here is cloth. Now, people might ask, like, why are you doing a guide on how to get Netherweave cloth? There's two reasons. One, I was bored, and two, bags sell for a lot of money. And so you can go ahead and you can make these bags. Basically, 20 Netherweave cloth creates a bag, and each bag sells for like 35 gold on my server. And so I did the math on this, and with my other farming spot, you can stand to make like 1,000 gold, or no, sorry, 1,000, 3,000 gold, upwards of 3,000 gold if you're able to sell all of the bags. Obviously, you're not going to be able to do that, so I'm not going to advertise that number, but that's just a number that I got. I would say somewhere more realistically around 1,500 to 2,000, and even then, it kind of depends on your own server economy and who else is doing this. So as you can see here, I pretty much AoE'd everything down. I've got a pretty good amount of Netherweave cloth, and as I said before, the reason I didn't do ramparts is because a lot of the mobs in there are dogs, and also there aren't really as many mobs in there in general, and so you're not really going to be able to maximize your time because you can pretty much do a ramparts run in like 2 minutes, and so you're going to instance cap out, and so this is going to be the most, I guess, like the most balance between like mob density and also efficiency. And so you can just go down there. And this is the second spot that you can go. And this is the most efficient spot in the game for farming Netherweave cloth, without a doubt. Like, I've tried tons of different things, and I just threw away, like, I threw away 50. It's not even a big deal. You know why? Because I'm going to get that much in like 2 minutes, okay? Over in Shadow Moon Valley, and we're going to be doing a lap around here. Now, one thing that is a little bit annoying with this is that, okay, let's say you have somebody else killing these guys, you're going to have a problem. Because, of course, like, they're level 60 mobs, and so you're going to one-shot them, no big deal, and it's just going to take you a long time. And I'm, of course, going to do the timer again, but just long story short is I'm going to get about 120 of these things of Netherweave cloth in about 4 to 5 minutes. And you don't really need to be booking it here, because whenever you're doing a lap around, as I said before, like, guys, I mean, like, we're trying to go for efficiency, and so by the time that you finish the lap around, the other ones, the mobs that you first killed, I'm killing right now, should be respawning. And so this is like just perfect. It's perfect. And again, like, look at that, I got a blue. Okay, it looks stupid. I'm not even going to be able to sell it. I think I actually vendored that after this video. But let's say it was a good blue, I'd be able to sell that for transmog. And so there's a lot of other stuff that you can get, as well as like Arcane Tomes, Sun Fury Signets, people trying to get Scryer's rep. Not a lot of people trying to do that. And that's why I said that this is mostly for Netherweave cloth. And you know, you can do this at pretty much any gear level. This character isn't even level 100, and so he's doing it, killing everything in one hit. And so this is a very accessible way for people who have very little gear. And you do, of course, have to be tailoring to make the bags, but you can always find a tailor to maybe make the bags for you or something else like that. Also, another thing that's important here is you want to make sure that you can go ahead and you have like your empty bags, and just like everything else, because you're going to be able to you're going to be getting a ton of stuff, and so make sure that you're able to handle all that. And Netherweave now actually stacks up to 200, and so that saves a lot of bag space, and so bag space isn't as much of an issue, but it's still kind of an issue. If you're worried about all the greens piling up, you can invite an enchanter into your group, and all you have to do is click one button, and it will automatically disenchant the greens and put the disenchanting materials in your bag. And I have this battle horn here, And I'm not really going to talk about too much where to get it because it would take too much time in the video. But the general thing is that you can get it from either a rare in Valley of the Four Winds. I think his name is Blackhoof. Or you can also get it from the Ordo Shield Bearers in Timeless Isle. As soon as you go up to the ramp, they're the guys with the shields. And so you can go ahead and do that. And that'll help you aggro more of these ads and, kind of save time. I am doing this on a mage, which is, in my opinion, the most efficient. And so, as I said, I always like to do farm spots and show them in the most efficient, like the best light possible. And that's what I'm doing here. And so let's maybe like you're a warrior. This might take you a little bit longer. And again, if you have other people who you're competing against, you probably want to go ahead and do mana tombs just because they're not really that many mobs. Like it doesn't really support and pay off as much if you have more than more than one person farming here. So anyway, guys, again, the main reason you're going to look for these this Netherweave cloth, the main reason you're getting this is for bags, okay? Because everybody needs bags. It's like, who doesn't need bags? Okay, maybe people who are like literally so dumb they don't even need to know bags. They don't even know they need bags, but don't even think about them. Look at that. They're already respawning. So they're already respawning. It's been 4 minutes. It's a perfect little loop. It's like you're doing laps on the track, and it's just a Netherweave track getting gold, maybe 3,000 gold per hour. Amazing. So guys, take this into account. Definitely want to look into this. Again, this is a good way to make it cheap, not cheap, but fast, is you don't want the bags to be cheap because then you're not going to make as much money. Point is, you're going to be able to get a ton of bags and sell those, hopefully. And we might also do a video on Ember Silk bag selling and best places to do that and how to make that work too. But Netherweave cloth, I know I haven't done a guide on that. So this is going to be the best spot to farm, and the Mana Tombs is going to be the best instant spot to farm. If you disagree, let me know, and we can talk about it. I've tried a lot of different methods, but in my opinion, these are the best ways to look at it. So that's pretty much all I got. Thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe.